when you're ready.
I thought we were a half step slow tonight. Maybe it was just Michigan. I thought Michigan was terrific. They're really hard to guard. You know, low post. If you don't double them, they score on you. If you double them, they can shoot threes. They shot the ball terrific tonight. They moved the ball great. And then we were just a little off. I mean, first play of the game, we have a layup. We airball it. We missed a bunch of layups. Had a back door to Wiggs. You know, after a timeout, we fumble it. He's wide open. It just was one of those nights. And then the free throw shooting didn't really give us a chance. I think if we could have shot right before half, we missed a wide open three and two front end and one-on-ones. It should have been an 8, 9, 10-point game at halftime, and then it's still doable. But didn't finish the half, didn't start the game, but they were terrific. Give them credit. They were dialed in and pressured us out of everything. And we were tough enough to fight through that and, you know, take what the defense gives you. So it's a frustrating night, but you got to give them a lot of credit. They're really, really good.
Start off tonight with Daniel Oyefusi from the Baltimore Sun.
Hey, Mark, you talked about early on about just how difficult they are to guard. I mean, I know Hunter had a career night on you guys 2 weeks ago. I mean, what was going on in terms of the rotations? It seems like a lot of times Michigan was getting some really wide open looks on the three-pointers.
Yeah, I thought they made some tough ones early. I thought our rotations were good, and then we did some stuff that I haven't seen before. And our rotations and our communications weren't great. And one time we're back to zone and didn't get lined up, and they hit a three. And another time we come down and, you know, we call timeouts, and I'm just like, I'm at a loss, really. So we weren't ourselves tonight, and they were terrific, and that's not a really good recipe for success.
Emily Giambalvo, Washington Post.
Hey, Mark. Kind of on the same topic. How much does their offensive versatility just make it really hard to guard when you're able to contain Hunter, but then there are all these other guys who can score?
Well, when they shoot it like that, you know, they didn't shoot it like that on Saturday, but they shot it like that today. So yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. And the Wagner kid's just getting better and better every game, and he's terrific. And they played a good pace. They share the ball. They're extremely unselfish, and you know, and they had size advantage across the board, except at, you know, point guard, and they're hard to guard. And the thing that makes them even more special is how well they guard defensively, and how locked in they're into their game plan defensively, how quickly they adjust defensively too. They made some quick adjustments out there, but they were really good. They've beaten the heck out of everybody in this building almost. And I just wish we would have shot a little better, made a few more layups, made a few more open threes, and made our free throws. I think we could have competed a little bit more. And maybe then our defense would have been a little bit better. But give up a lot of size. We can't score in the big lineup. We go small lineup, we can get open shots. We weren't making them, but we were getting open shots. Then we couldn't guard on the other end. So it's a product of who we are right now, unfortunately. And but we just got to keep plugging. Remember who we were, last Sunday. And try to get that formula back and compete a little bit better.
Time for a couple more. Lila Bromberg, Testudo Times.
Hey, Coach. You mentioned just how tough Michigan was, guarding you guys, especially in those opening minutes there. It seems like you guys were kind of struggling to get shots off with the, shot clock running down, a lot of turnovers. Just what were they kind of showing you guys that was making it so hard early on there?
Yeah, it's a combination of things. One, we got to lay up the first play of the game, and we shoot it clear with a rim. And then, if they're going to deny you, you got to go back door. It's not that hard of a game. And so if you can't come get the ball and you're being denied, then you got to go back door. Our spacing, we got 5 out. We should be able to do that. And after a timeout, we draw it up, get Wiggs wide open when he fumbles it out of bounds. So they got to be able to do that on their own. But, their whole deal was to pressure us. And second half, we did a better job. We got to the double bonus. We got in the paint more. We just can't make shots. Couldn't make layups. But we were a little bit better in the second half. But, with all that said, we just make a couple open ones and make our free throws. We're still in the game at halftime for as bad as it went. So, but their defense was terrific. I thought their adjustments defensively were good. And our guys just didn't compete against their pressure. And we've been competing, but first half we didn't compete against their pressure the way we need to.
Last question tonight, Jacob Steinberg, WMUC.
Hey, Coach, you talked about Michigan's offensive versatility, but just how tough does it make them to guard when not only can they convert when they're playing with pace offensively, but also when they're in their methodical offensive sets as well? It seemed like they were converting with both pace tonight and also slowly on offense as well.
Yeah, they're really good in the half court. You know, they got guys that know the offense and are running it, and they're good on the break. You know, we gave up a little bit too many in transition. We've been getting better with that, but now they're really good guys. They're good enough to win the whole thing. You know, whether they will or not, we'll see. But you know, I think they got 3 or 4 pros, NBA guys out there, and you know, I think they can win the whole thing. You know, whether they're going to be hot at the right time and guys are going to make shots and all that kind of stuff. But they got all the pieces, and they can go big, they can go small, they can do whatever they want. Guys are bought into their roles, so it could be a special year for them if they get hot at the right time. You know, so they're really good. Got to give them credit.
All right, Coach. Thanks. Appreciate your time.